Okay, hey, we're live. What's up, everybody? How is it going? Getting the video ready to show you. It is a mashup of evangelicals that supported Donald Trump. It is awesome, and I think you guys are going to love the video. So check it out. The guy's name is something Kool-Aid. Hey, David. Hey, Brandy. Hey, David. David, Roger, Jackie, Vermont. Hey. Hey, Brian. Yeah. So, I guess I should flip this video around backwards. I just don't want to. Today is that you guys might notice we're back on the big channel, right? Got the big channel back. Hopefully, we're broadcasting to it. Let me flip this around. I got to do a couple things here. Let me flip this around backwards. So stupid. Okay, and then we will play it at a little bit higher speed. Okay, great. Check out this video, guys.
I said, Lord, Joe Biden don't need to be president. And just like this, just like if you'd answered me, he said, he won't.
Will President Trump...
So I want you to realize that what that guy just said. He said, I'm worried that Donald Trump, that Joe Biden's going to win the presidency, and God spoke to me and told me that he won't. The word of God. These guys claim that they speak to God and that God told them that Donald Trump will win this election. Listen to what these motherfuckers say, okay? This is religion at its best.
From what God is showing you, win his second term.
Yes, it is for sure said that God wants President Trump in.
God has already sealed.
It's for certain, he said, that God has already said. It's for certain. And now look at this Michelle Bachmann. Watch this. She's a fucking psycho. Watch this. Didn't she run for fucking vice president one year? She was almost fucking one step away from the goddamn presidency, and look at this crazy bitch.
The results of this election. He has sealed it in heaven.
Trace.
God has already sealed the results of this election. He has sealed it in heaven.
Tracy, is President Trump going to have a second term?
Well, it's the same thing, similar to Kevin, yes.
I want to say without question, Trump is going to win the election.
Trump will win. He will be president of the United States. He will sit in that office for 4 more years, and God will have his way in this country.
The Lord said to me, I am going to give your president a second win.
In the third dream, he said, I need for you to be my running mate for my second election. And the Lord said, because what I intend to do through him, it will take 2 terms to do. And I need for you to run with him in the spirit to see that everything is removed out of the way that would hinder that, so that he is not only finishes this term, but is reelected for the second term.
He said, God said to me. Do you hear these people? God said to me that run with Trump. I need you to run with Trump. That's what God told me. That's what he just said. Now, I need you guys to really pay attention to this, okay? These are evangelical Christians. They're the psychoest of all psychos. They make Q look passive. These are evangelical Christians.
And can fulfill the mandates of God upon his life.
You said, this one that I shall raise up from New York, I will give him 2 terms.
God's in control. He controls everything, and I believe that involves Donald Trump being president for the next 4 years.
Will it be an 8-year presidency?
Absolutely. Absolutely will.
You're sure about that?
Yeah, I'm sure about that.
How?
He is the one.
Joe Biden's going to win this election. Joe Biden's going to win your votes. Joe Biden is 13 electoral votes. Joe Biden, he's the projected winner. Joe Biden is the apparent winner. Joe Biden as the winner.
Joe Biden,
hey, Stoops.
In the state of Georgia, Joe Biden.
Joe Biden, the projected winner of Illinois.
Joseph R. Biden Jr. is elected the 46th president of the United States, winning the White House and denying President Trump a second term.
Well, ha, ha, ha. Ha, ha, ha. Ha, ha, ha. Ha, ha. Ha, 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 ha.
Are you kidding me? Let me tell you something. Every Christian, every pastor out there that voted for Joe Biden last night, you have brought a curse upon yourself and your family your children and your children's children down to the third and fourth generation, and you need to repent.
These people are evil. I don't think you guys understand. They're evil. You vote these liberal leftists in and they worship the devil. They're evil. You talking about the Illuminati? They are the Illuminati. They're evil, wicked people. This is who they are. They need to go to jail forever, ever, for the rest of their life. But the day is coming. You can't test God for too long.
Joe Biden is now the president-elect. He never will be the president of the United States. I'm telling you, I promise you, with full, complete assurance and opinionated authority, Donald Trump won by a landslide.
He said opinionated authority. He said opinionated authority. Does he even understand what the definition of opinionated is? He was trying to sound definitive, and then he used the word opinionated. Oh, that's so funny.
Quit freaking out. Quit fretting. I'm betting the farm on this one.
Hey, Jennifer.
You're the chosen one.
Lord, if it be your will and if it be necessary, another election, another voting day, whatever it takes under your kingdom, oh God, to bring it all in line. Bring it all in line. Bring it all in line with the will of God. Strike and 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 strike until you have victory for every enemy that is aligned against you.
This woman right here, she starts rapping, she starts speaking in tongues. She's like doing like this whole rhythm thing. She's like trying to make a song. It's fucking hilarious. Watch this woman and watch the guy walking behind her with his little blankie. Hilarious. And he keeps walking behind her with his little blankie, his little comfort blankie. Watch.
Let there be that we would strike the ground, for you will give us victory, God. I hear a sound of abundance of rain. I hear a sound of victory. I hear a sound of shouting and singing. I hear a sound of victory. I hear a sound of abundance of rain. I hear a sound of victory. I hear a sound of an abundance of rain. I hear a sound of victory. The Lord says it is done. The Lord says it is done. The Lord says it is done.
We must not let the devil have the inheritance of this country. The angel of the Lord is going to go forth for America. Why? Because the president can't fight now. You get what I'm saying? He can't do it. So the Lord is sending his angel.
We release and commission and dispatch the angels into that place in Pennsylvania and in Michigan, Lord, and in all these states, and secure that election process.
For I hear victory, 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 victory in the corners of heaven. In the corners of heaven, victory, 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 victory. For angels are being released right now. Angels are being dispatched right now.
You know, she's got the action right. I think we could put her to good use. She's got the fucking action down just about right.
Paula White King, that woman has spiritual insight.
For angels have even dispatched from Africa right now. Africa right now. Africa right now. From Africa right now. They're coming here. They're coming here. In the name of Jesus. From South America. They're coming here. They're coming here. They're coming here. They're coming here. From Africa. From South America. Angelic forces. Angelic reinforcement. Angelic reinforcement. Angelic reinforcement.
And the Lord says, Son of man, prophesy unto Wisconsin that it will go red for Trump. Prophesy unto Michigan that it will go red for Trump. Prophesy unto Pennsylvania that it goes red for Trump. Prophesy unto North Carolina that it goes red for Trump. Prophesy unto Georgia that it goes red for Trump. Prophesy unto Nevada that it goes red for Trump. Prophesy that the media will cancel the assignment to call the election.
The Fox News Decision Desk can
Karsten,
now project that
hey,
former
buddy.
Vice President Joe Biden will win Pennsylvania and Nevada, putting him over the 270 electoral votes he needs to become the 46th president
It's like you're
of the
just
United
like,
States.
Why
wow.
are you attacking the prophets?
I really want to apologize.
I gotta smoke.
Sincerely
Cheers.
apologize
No longer gonna
for
cannabis.
missing the prophecy about Donald Trump. I prophesied that Donald Trump would be president, and then later.
Okay. So this guy is saying, he was on earlier, he's saying that Donald Trump, that I've prophesized that Donald Trump is going to be president. It's my prophecy. I'm a prophet. And now he was wrong. So then he made a video that says, I'm sorry, I was wrong. I'm a false prophet. And then they got the video before he deleted it, and he deleted the video. See, he apologized, and then he wants to take it back because these motherfuckers really think that Donald Trump has a chance. So they're all going to go back, and they're all going to put themselves through this same torturous process once again. And they're going to lose again, and we're going to get to laugh at them all over again. It's their choice. You want to lose twice? Go ahead. You know, it's like this. It's like you got in a fight at the bus stop, right? And the kid beat you pretty good. He fucking beat you up. You're on the ground. Everybody stands around. Everyone saw the fight. He stops beating you because you said, okay, you've had enough. You said, uncle. And he starts walking away. You get up and you attack him again. He turns around and beats the fucking shit out of you again. How many more times do you need to do that, Trump supporters? You got your asses beat at the bus stop. Sit the fuck down, all right? You lost. Get over it. Jesus fucking Christ. You know, watching them go through this, it's, for me, it's so fulfilling, man. I don't know about y'all, but it's fulfilling as fuck for me. So enjoy it with me. I'm going to smoke along to this.
Later on, I prophesied that he would not be impeached, and in fact that he would win another term, and I was completely wrong. It doesn't make me a false prophet.
Yeah, it kind of does.
The Associated Press said that Joe Biden is president.
Start joking.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
He started choking when he was laughing. Was that God that made him choke like that? I wonder.
Yeah, that's right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's going to be president. Mickey Mouse is going to be king. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah.
I hear the sound of victory. I hear the sound of victory. I hear the sound
Linus.
of victory. I hear the sound of victory. I hear the sound of victory. I hear the sound of victory. I hear the
Watch
sound
this.
of victory. I hear the sound of victory.
Watch this.
I hear the sound of victory.
Paula White King
Oh, wait. Come up. You guys can laugh your asses off.
has spiritual insight.
We push back every agenda that would release a premature satanic agenda in the name of Jesus. Anything that would be of an antichrist spirit, we break it right now. In the name of Jesus. Every antichrist spirit, we break it right now. Every antichrist agenda that is being pushed, we break it, we override it, we overturn it, we overturn it, we overturn it in the name of Jesus. Right now. God, we just...
You guys, look on the floor. There is a person laying face down on the floor. I believe they call that prostrating themselves. Dude, that is some serious shit right there. Look at that guy on the fucking floor.
Declare that you will keep the feet of POTUS in his purpose and his position right now. We stop and we override the will of man for the will of God.
That woman has spiritual insight.
So this is a word from the Lord, and he's not happy with what's going on. He's not happy with some of these things that have been decided, and he's not happy.
This is the word of the Lord, and he's not happy with the things that are going on. He's not happy. I thought the Lord was all powerful. I thought the Lord controlled everything. I thought everything happened for a reason because the Lord deemed it that way. Isn't that kind of weird? So if Joe Biden beats Donald Trump to become the president of the United States, doesn't that mean the Lord wanted it? Isn't that so? Hey, Nikki, isn't that fucking so hypocritical and weird? You like my shirt? Thanks, Shaggy. These guys are demons. Dude, I told you, these guys make Q look like pussycats. Evangelical Christians make Q look like scientists that study science.
Happy with the opposite direction that he wants to go. And he's saying, watch me work. Yes, Lord, we're going to see you work.
Hey, look at everybody. Look at what NBS Death just said. He said, let's just smoke bud and enjoy life without the political BS. Sounds like a Trump supporter. Just saying, NBS Death. You sound like somebody who would be a Trump supporter that would come in and say, oh, let's just forget about politics. Let's just forget about politics. Let's just get high. Whatever, dude. We're going to enjoy this, and you're not going to take it away from us. Go fuck yourself. How about that?
We're going to...
Yeah!
Puny God.
Puny God.
Let me be very
Puny God. I fucking love it.
I'm not going to abandon President Trump.
If you think that Trump's radical evangelical base is simply going away now that Biden won the election, then you don't realize just how widespread this religious insanity goes. I'll still be here in the Deep South pushing back.
This guy, I can't handle anybody who's scared to show their own fucking face on a YouTube video. You're a fucking pussy. Thanks for the video. The video was fantastic, but you are a fucking pussy. Okay? You don't make a cartoon representation of yourself. Are you scared to show your fucking face? You fucking douchebag. You should be proud of what you just did. You fucking pussy. You did all that. You accomplished all that. You put it all together on a fucking video, and then you're scared to show people your fucking face? You fucking pussy! Sorry, I'm kind of proud of the kid for doing what he did, but just don't be a pussy, man. You know? I want to see your fucking face after you do something nice like that. I think it was fantastic. It was a great fucking video. Oh, what a great video. And, you know, yeah, what else, NBS Death? Whatever, dude. He's like, I'm for our country, not any one person. You know what, dude? Get over it. All right? We're going to fucking celebrate the fact that Donald Trump got beat. And if you don't like it, go watch Be Real. He's live right now, bro. Go watch Be Real. He's live. He won't talk politics with you. Go watch Be Real, man, because, you know, he's keeping it real. So go see Be Real, okay? He's live. Leave the politics for the adults in the room over here, okay? We're going to discuss all of the bullshit that we've had to deal with over the last 4 years and how fucking hilarious and awesome it is that all these fucking pussies are crying like little bitches, including you, NBS Death. And if you don't like it, walk on home, boy. All right? Walk on home. Mr. fucking scared to show your face on social media, bitch. He can't handle the bullshit. It's Nay's show. We love. I heard an adult speaking. If I heard an adult speaking, I would listen. Huh, it's funny. You're here listening to me right now. Huh, it's kind of funny, isn't it? And you're literally responding to everything that I just said. So I guess I'm the adult in the room. Thanks for the compliment. Thanks for responding. Wow, that does work like that, doesn't it? Thanks for the fucking, the comment and the fucking, the view in the comment. Thank you. I don't ignore the world. Right, like you just turn your back on the world will fucking eat you alive. Fuck that shit. I got my eye on what's going on. I mean, I'm not ignoring it. I'm not a fucking, you know, just an ignoramus. Somebody who just doesn't pay attention. You know, I look both ways before I cross the street. You know? Probably NBS doesn't. Oh, I'm not worried. I just want what's best for BAM! Yeah, I prefer people who look both ways. I am only here for the bud talk. Well, then leave, dude. We're not talking about buds. Get the fuck out of here, man. There's way more levels to this show than bud talk. All right? You're in the wrong. Like I said, Be Real is live right now, bro. Which part of that don't you fucking understand? Why are you still here? Be Real is live. Go see him. He's fucking great. I'm telling you to go watch him because I love him. Go watch him. He won't talk politics with you. All right? Quit being a little bitch and leave. It's not that he supports Donald Trump. It's that he has an anonymous... It doesn't even understand what anonymous is. You know, anonymous is literally an organization who speaks out against fucking the federal government. And we're talking about politics and how obnoxious they are. And he's like... Yeah, right, anonymous, dude. Yeah, right. Right. Nice fucking channel avatar, bro. Yeah, in fact, NBS Death, I think I'm just going to block you. I don't even want to hear what you have to say from this point on. I'm not even interested. Just leave. Just go see Be Real, bro. Go see Be Real. He's keeping it real over there. All right? Go keep it real with Be Real. In the meantime, we're not going to deny what's just happened for the last 4 years. Okay? We've watched these evangelicals exercise their hate long enough, and we've grown sick of it, and now we're going to enjoy watching them cry and cry and cry. Hey, Kevo, Sudrin88, what's up, buddy? Kevo! What's up, buddy? How's it going? And there's nothing wrong with enjoying the cry, guys. You know, we will get along on the 21st, on January 21st, but we get a whole fucking month and a half or two, actually, to sit and gloat. And Trump supporters have to just take it. Just spread your ass cheeks really wide and accept that Democratic cock up your asses. Because it's coming, baby! That's so fucked up. That's one of the best things I've ever said on this show. You guys better appreciate it. I hope you appreciate my hardcore humor. I really hope you do. Tyrone Lavender says, nay for president. I got too sordid of a past, bro. We already talked about that on this morning's show. Couldn't do it. Look me up. Look up my mugshots, bro. I don't think a presidential candidate's ever had a mugshot before. I tune into the show Cause you keep it real. Evan, hey, thanks, buddy. Nay, you're the man. Jose Manzo, thank you. Laughing loud, says Hash. Thank you for telling me you're laughing. David, you're laughing. Tyrone, you're laughing. Oh, you guys are all laughing. Laughing gardeners laughing. They are laughing in the garden. Smoking, they is smoking lots of cannabis, and it's good, yeah. Hey, Tyrone, let's call it cannabis. Cannabis, okay, Tyrone? That's the only term we use to refer to cannabis on the stream. And there's a really good reason for it, and we could talk about that, but I'd rather not. I'd rather just get high and smoke some cannabis. All the tears make me want to learn the jig so I can dance it in front of them. The jig that I dance is easy. You want me to teach it to you? Bro, there's nothing to a river dance. It looks complicated. It's not. Look. Your arms and your head straight. Keep your arms totally straight, like a board, right? Pretend you're strapped to a board, okay? All of the movement that you're going to do is your head like this. You have to smile the whole time, right? And everything you do, you've got several moves. You've got the 4, right? You see the figure 4 this way. You've got the figure 4 this way, right? You've got the up kick, right? You've got the back kick, right? You've got the hop, and you're river dancing, baby. I mean, there's a lot more to river dancing, but I just gave you the fucking basics, bro, and now you can do it. That's all you got to know. Those are the moves. Keep your hands straight. Do this with your head. Always smile. Oh, and a little bit of, and when your body does that, make sure you really let your body bob around like a bobber in the water. You know, you look like a bunch of fucking bobbers, like you're out there fishing for catfish. Little bobbers like bobbing around in the fucking water. Oh, it is the funniest looking dance. I love it. And I love doing it. And then, of course, there's the mosh, which is a free dance expression of violence and rage. So that is, however you can move your body that would inflict damage and pain and sorrow on other people without damaging and inflicting pain, sorrow, and damage on yourself. That's where the line is. You have to be able to throw those blows without throwing out a goddamn, like that day I was doing a river dance and I blew my knee out, and I did. And my knee was down for 2 months after that. So keep the moves tight, close, and stretch. You're going to want to stretch before you dance. And you want to be safe and be careful, and that's the fucking river dance. That's how we do it in the garden. And, it goes from a river dance to a full-on elbow fest. And my favorite one, chest up, elbows down, chest up, elbows down. Man, this is the best one, the fucking meat grinder right here. That's the move right there. Don't forget that one, chest up, elbows down, and get your knees up high and march, motherfucker. That's it. That's it. You don't like it? Go fuck yourselves. What, 10 people didn't like my dance talk? You don't like me talking about my dance? Wow, people are such pussies. I don't understand why. That was funny. We were talking about this old 52-year-old man's talking about dance moves. You guys think that I take this shit seriously. That's what it is. I'm such a great actor that they're like, man, that guy's crazy, so they leave. What a bunch of cunt pussies. What a bunch of cunt pussies. My fucking humor is hilarious. Let me tell you, the last 5 minutes of this show have been some of the best 5 minutes on the internet for the whole goddamn 2020 of all podcasters ever. And these motherfuckers don't appreciate it. Are you kidding me? 10 people. Oh, he's talking about dancing. Oh, he's talking about dancing and politics. Fucking pussies. This internet is too fucking pussy for me. You guys are fucking pussies that leave the show. And now if you're staying and you heard me say that, not you. No one that heard my voice just now, not you. But everyone that leaves, you're the fucking pussies. Stop. Grow up, man. It's just words and yelling. It's not, there's somebody not grabbing you and shaking you and hurting you. Even though it might feel like that, it's not. It's a fucking joke. Eddie, what's up, buddy? Justin, Nikki, Connor, Dale, David, Nicholas, Nikki. That's why I came over to YouTube. Artie, I love you. Oh, thanks, Artie. Cheers to all of you guys. And I don't understand this. When I'm being my funniest, people leave. They run out. I was talking about fucking dance moves, river dancing, which I know nothing about. and moshing, which is, there is no legitimate information on the internet anywhere about moshing. It's a joke, people! This is all a joke! Why don't you get my fucking humor, man? What is wrong with people? That shit was funny. I'm offended. Happy 710, everybody. Cheers. No law regarding cannabis. Cannabisism, tis for all. Hey, BRL Bushcraft and Survival, sup? How's it going, man? I love you, bro. I'm so glad you're here. Rambo, how dare they not laugh at my humor? How dare they be offended? How dare they be scared of me? How dare they? It's a show. It's fun. It's funny. And plus, you're going to learn something. Love your humor. Jolly Ollie, thank you. See, man? Rambo laughs. He knows what's up. Everybody check out the channel, BRL Bushcraft and Survival. You guys get over there, subscribe to that channel, and let him know that Nays Garden sent you. He's a personal friend of mine. I've known him for years and years and years and years and years. And I would love it if you guys would go subscribe to my friend's channel. Please. BRL Bushcraft and Survival. Hey, he's from fucking Chicago. You got a problem with that? Psh, he walks around like this all day. Psh, what's wrong, pal? Psh, like I give a rat's ass. Psh, unreal. Nobody even does that. Nobody's even doing that, pal. What are you doing? What is the what? BRL Bushcraft and Survival? Nobody's even doing it like that anymore, pal. Psh, 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 psh. Unreal, pal. Nobody's even trying to do that anymore, pal. What are you eating? What are you eating? New York style pizza, pal? Nobody eats New York style pizza anymore, pal. Everybody eats Chicago style. Are you kidding me? You ain't watching the Bears and the Bulls? Unreal, pal. You ain't watching the Bears and the Bulls? I ain't got time for you, pal. That's why I'm up here, pal. All the guys are down here, but not me, pal. I gotta be up here. This is where I reside. This is my altitude. Unreal. Unreal, pal. Chicago. How's the talk? I don't know how to do a Chicago. I need to spend more time talking to him and listening to his voice, and so I could get some of that real Chicago twang, man. It's so great. I'll say your sense of humor cracks me up, lol. Well, it should, Karen. It should. I'm here to make you all laugh all day. That's the only reason I'm here. I'm here to make you laugh. You know, you don't have to believe me. You don't have to listen to my opinion. You don't have to grow. You don't have to smoke cannabis. You just have to laugh and forget about anything that might be bothering you at that moment. You know, just let me take you away, man. Love, exciting and new. Come aboard. Nays expecting you. No, don't worry. I'm not going to sing that song. I've been known to do the whole fucking song, but I won't because it scares people. So he pardoned Flynn today. Oh yeah, he pardoned General Flynn. Oh, good for him. General Flynn's gonna go get a nice fucking talking gig now. He's gonna be giving speeches and making fucking, $150,000 an hour. Every time he gives a speech, whether it's gonna be on Wall Street or for the goddamn military-industrial complex, or he's at Fox News as a pundit, or OAN's gonna hire him, or Newsmax is gonna hire him. These far-right news agencies that are popping up like herpes sores are fucking scary as fuck. They are trying to normalize the radical right. And I don't have a problem with the right, man. I got a problem with the blind, hypocritical, radical right. Just like I don't have a problem with the left, I've got a problem with the blind, hypocritical, radical left. right? These are different people, man. You know, there's different people. Some people make sense and some people don't make any fucking sense. And, you know, I've got plenty of friends that are Republicans, man, and they're fine. They're great people. You know, and I've got plenty of friends that are Democrats, and they're fine. They're great people. But when someone says, Joe Biden makes a great candidate for president, well, then I know that you're a fucking douchebag. And somebody says that Donald Trump is a great leader that's done really well. I know that you're a fucking douchebag. Hey, you know, I love you still, but you're a fucking liar. You know, he wasn't a great leader. A great leader would have beat fucking dumbass Biden in a fucking massive avalanche, let alone a landslide. It would have been a fucking avalanche. That's how Trump would have won if he was a great leader, because people tend to migrate towards strong leadership. So when you ask yourself, and you're on the right, and you believe this whole fucking narrative that they're spinning about it being an illegitimate election, there should have been no question. You guys should have fucking swept it. There should have been people that have never voted before that suddenly just came out of the woodwork and it's like, man, that leader, Donald Trump, he's really inspired me to come out and vote for him. I'll mail in my vote. I'll go to the voting booth and I'll go pull a lever. Whatever I gotta fucking do, I'll risk the COVID because Donald Trump is such a great leader. He's really inspired me. And where's all of that? There should have been 20 million more Americans, 30 million more Americans that sealed that fucking election. You guys need to open up your eyes and see they weren't there, man. He didn't inspire anyone but the fucking haters. And Joe Biden isn't inspiring anybody either. Let me tell you something. If Joe Biden inspires you, you are a fucking douchebag cunt. The only thing good about Joe Biden was firing Donald Trump. That's it. Period. I mean, he served his purpose. Now fucking flush that bloody tampon down the fucking toilet where he fucking belongs. Along with cunt Harris. Flush both of those bloody tampons. All right? They've served their purpose. You need to make a fucking 1-week term limit on these fucking douchebags. Maybe they'll do something right. God damn, I'm out of coffee. The last little drop. Now, see all those fucking cunts that left because I was talking about river dancing and moshing and joking around, they missed a fantastic political rant that made a lot of sense. I can't keep people here. People are just pussies. And my level, you know, this is the thing, seriously. Back in the YouTube days when I first started, and, you know, I was just bumping along, and then I caught on to the whole rant thing, and I started yelling and screaming, and then I really started maximizing my views. People were really into it. It was, 10 years ago, I'd do a rant for 4 minutes and 20 seconds where I'd fucking just bubble up and fucking scream like lava coming out of a fucking volcano, and people love that shit. And now today, I literally watch people leave when I start doing that shit. Is this millennials? Oh, you can't yell at me. You violated my space. Oh, tell me, you guys that are millennials, tell me, are some of your friends pussies? Is that what's going on? You guys have never gardened. You guys have never dug a fucking ditch. You guys have never fucking gotten into a car accident on a motorcycle and broke your fucking necks, and survived and walked away from it. You didn't do military service. You didn't do fucking anything to toughen you up, right? Am I right? Is that why? Is this why the pussies leave? Is that why the pussies leave the show? Let me know, because I'm not fucking changing. I'll just stop. You've never been right, never been home invaded, never had somebody put a gun in your fucking face, never had to pull a gun on somebody. Oh, we never run from the cops on motorcycles, never done wheelies in front of a fucking a Florida State trooper. You guys are fucking pussies, man. And the old generation, we're just too fucking hardcore for you, man. That's what I think. Because the people who came before me were way tougher than me. The people before me, in between me and my father's time, all of those people, man, all those motherfuckers are badass motherfuckers. So I want to know what's up with the younger generation and why they're running the fuck out of here. Not you, Bab Blue Jaws. You've had all the above? Right on, Nikki. Really? I like that. We've got some shared experiences, Nikki. That's interesting. Done, and done. Dale Allen Miller. They're all snowflakes. I don't know. You know, I have a hard time listening to myself when I'm screaming. I might just go back and listen to this show just to see if I can listen to it and if I laugh. Because if I laugh, if I chuckle while it's playing in the background, then I know I'm doing my job. Dude, it's me making me laugh. So I know I'm making other people laugh, you know? I know what I'm about to say and I still fucking laugh. You know, sometimes I'm watching my show and I try to help myself speak, and 90% of the time or so, I'll try to say, hey, it's this, and that I end up saying it. It just took me a couple seconds. I can either remember it or I know exactly how I speak or what I was trying to say. So I have that prediction thing going on where most people don't know what I'm going to say. And I still laugh. So I know I'm fucking funny. All I need to know is why? I got the people here, man. I got 100 people to this fucking show. I guarantee it. I guarantee if that went up to 50, and it did, it was at 50, then I know there were 100 people here, and I can't keep them here even with the fucking over the top. Where do I find these viewers that want over the top, serious, hardcore reality entertainment? Where do I find those people at? You know, people like Chuckles. Where do I find people like that? We've had 1,000K plus watching. What, Nikki, what are you talking about? Who's we? Are you talking about this show? Yeah, but those are flukes. It's not, you know, if that was a thing, I mean, I'd have 200 or 300, you know, every once in a while. I don't even get that. I'm not going to change, guys. This is me. This is the fucking thing. You know? Yeah, I promise you this. I won't become Lex fucking Friedman. And if you've ever seen Lex Friedman, he's a fucking snooze fest! You know? I like some of the topics. But, you know, the fact that he feels the need, he really feels the need to have people on discussing UFO sightings. It drives me fucking crazy. He's an artificial intelligence designer. So think about this. The people who are designing the intelligence for computers in the future believe in UFOs, man! We're fucked! Yeah, so tell me, what did that UFO look like? Was it a tic-tac shape? What did it do? It vibrated around? What did it do? What did your CO tell you to do? What were they telling you back at command? I didn't watch it. I have no idea what the questions were. I don't give a fuck. The guy's a fucking liar. He's a grifter. Not Lex, but the fucking douchebag that was on Joe Rogan's show and then came on over to Lex's show. I've seen him on somebody else's show too. Stay Morian. What's up? What's up, Stay Morian? I was watching your live stream at 1,000 views when you caught something on fire. Forgot what it was, though. 1,000 views? When I caught something on fire? God, why do I keep grabbing my kefefe? I don't have any kefefe. I'm kefefe-less. I mean, I could go make one. It's just a Keurig. 2 minutes. Psst, coffee. That's pretty cool. You got it, you know. I will give Wait, one of my channels is down. Look, it says 15 out of 16. What's going on there? What the fuck is going on, dude? What the fuck? Periscope? Dude, what's going on with Periscope? I thought I saw someone from Periscope. Oh, did I not? Oh, it was Twitch. Oh. Let me turn Periscope off and on again, guys. It's acting weird. That is really weird. It says it's online, too. I'm going to turn Periscope off, guys. I'm going to turn it back on. Give me a second. It only takes a second. I love Restream, man. I do. It's a love-hate relationship. And there really are love-hate relationships, man. Like, I love Rogan, but I hate the fact that he eats Q-tips and it clogs up his intestine. That's a love-hate relationship. 3 or 4 years ago, could that have been a reason to some viewers lost? Nay. Eddie. That was, oh my God, that was the RSO. I was watching a live stream, 1,000 views when you caught something on fire. It was the RSO. Put on some tight pants. Color your hair purple and pierce your whole face. You'll get more views. Dale Allen Miller Jr. No, listen. Dale Allen Miller Jr. just said this. He says, put on some tight pants, color your hair purple, and pierce your whole face. You will get more views. Bro, it's not really about the tight pants or really the purple hair, but if I pierced my face and got face tats or got a lot of tats, like if I had a bunch of arm tats, that brings people in. It literally brings people. I've seen people like that. They give their audience no content, just straight up bullshit. But because they're pierced and they're tatted, they get a lot of fucking views. They talk to people and they're having to ban trolls and they're doing the whole fucking thing. But when they go live, they got 1,000 people. They got 4,000 fucking people watching them. I've seen it, man. You know, these are people that give their audiences nothing. And I offer entertainment, laughter, and a million other things that I'm not even going to start to name right now that you guys know what I offer here. So it's crazy that people don't want to come here and get it 3 times a day. I mean, I literally make myself sick doing the show. It's true. I literally make myself sick doing the show. It's nuts. It works. Hey, man. Hey, Ben. Bro, I don't know if the first thing that clogged him up was a Q-tip. I saw him eat a Q-tip yesterday. And I'm sure that's going to fuck him up a little bit too. But no, I don't know if the first... No, now I know he eats Q-tips. You know, sometimes I see him laying on the floor and I don't pick them up. And I'm like, how did all these Q-tips get on the floor? If I have them up on the table, he will grab them all and drop them on. He'll grab one and he'll run with it. And he used to just chew on it and leave a chewed up Q-tip on the floor. Now he's graduated to consuming them. He is quite an animal. I have got a bond with this dog. I got to tell you guys, I was sleeping, right? He came in the bedroom and he sat next to the bed because Harley was sleeping on the steps to get up the bed. So he came over to my side of the bed and I didn't know that Harley was sleeping there. I didn't know what was going on, but I know now. I figured it all out. And he went like that, just one little cry. And he woke me up and I opened my eyes and he's sitting next to bed looking at me because I was like, I kind of known that he'd come in the room. It was kind of weird. But, I opened my eyes and I got up out of bed and I came over here and I laid down on the couch right there where he is, and he jumped up, and I swear I'm not exaggerating at all. I was laying on my side, he jumped up next to me with his paws standing up. He just fell, paws up, and leaned against me, and then slowly just started putting all of his weight against me. Just real gently, and stayed standing up the whole time. He was on all 4 paws the whole time. And leaned against me, and then braced himself in a standing position with his head on the pillow, and started going to sleep. And I had to pee. He was on my arm, and it was the fucking sweetest, cutest fucking thing in the whole goddamn world. And I wanted to... stay there and go back to sleep with him, and I tried to hold in my pee so I didn't have to move, and I sat there for a little bit, and the longer I stayed there, the more he kept falling asleep. And I was looking at him, and it was so funny because he was fucking he was on all four paws. His paws were all, he was just leaned over like a camel. You know, it was so fucking funny. Stiff, like a board. And he does this thing when he's falling asleep. With his mouth, he does this little teeth grind. He's done it since he was a little tiny puppy, and he does it twice right before he falls asleep. He always does it. It's fucking weird. He grinds his teeth twice, and it's only 1 second each time. It's like grind. It's like he's settling his mouth or something. He does it one more time, grind, and then he starts snoring. He fucking did it. He did it. He did both of them. And I was like, God damn it. I started moving my arm, and I pulled my arm out from underneath him. Oh, I so wanted to stay there with him. It was so fucking cute. Oh my God. He's never done that before. He will come up, he'll get on top of me, and he'll just lay on me. He'll get up, he'll lean against me, and he'll totally lay down next to me, against me. But he's never done it standing up before. It was such an intentional thing. It was like he knew he was doing it. It was like, he's like, watch how cute I can be. Watch this. It was like he was showing me a new little trick. It's so fucking funny. So I was just so cute, and I talk loud because it was so exciting for me. This is my pathetic life. This is it, folks. But it's, you know what? You make the best of what you got. And, I went out today and I worked on the Roxer because, it's stuck on the driveway. It doesn't have the ECU, which hopefully is now arrived at the tuning place. And hopefully it's getting tuned right now. And maybe he'll even get it shipped out today. I don't know. I doubt it. He's probably not going to start it till tomorrow. They were probably already closed. But, he'll ship it out tomorrow, probably. And I'll get it probably by Tuesday, I'm thinking. And then I'll be able to try it out and see if it fixed that third gear problem that I'm having. Very exciting. I'm excited about that. Man, I got to tell you guys, I love Graham Elwood. Love the man, okay? I agree with him on everything that I hear him say. He goes a little bit into conspiracy theories with the child pedophilia ring, and I don't know anything about that. I don't want to know anything about it. Not interested in it. Don't have kids. There's a reason I didn't have fucking kids, right? That's one of them. I don't have to worry about that shit, right? So I don't like to fucking hear about it. It bothers me. No offense to Graham. And I love him for having the backbone to talk about it, because I really don't. And I love him for having the spine to investigate it and bring it to his audience. I love him for that. And I think if you guys want to know more about that, if you have children, then that's something that you might want to consider, is going and subscribing to Graham Elwood, the political vigilante. He does Government Secrets with Lee Camp. They're fantastic together. He does a show with Ron Placone. They're fantastic together. He was just a guest on Jimmy Dore's show the other day. He's fucking fantastic. On his own. So, imagine my dismay when I see him pimping out the Convo Couch. They put out bad information. They have horrible sources, and they pretend like they know what they're talking about. So they're lying to their fucking audience over there at the Convo Couch. They are grifting. And I have a problem with Graham Elwood being supportive of them. Look, man, I feel like H.A. Goodman really honestly believes what he sells his audience. He really believes that Donald Trump is a great president. That's why, I've got a lot of friends that really believe that Donald Trump is a great president. And I can't fault them for sticking to what they really truly believe in their hearts. He's got a good reason. He's anti-war. He feels like Donald Trump is, trying to get out of war. So for him, Donald Trump is the greatest president ever. I understand where he's coming from with that. I have a problem with him ignoring all the other realities around Donald Trump. That being said, the Convo Couch is claiming that the election was a fraud, that they've got all of the information and that it will all come out and that Donald Trump won this election in a landslide victory. That's the Convo Couch. I have a problem with that. H.A. Goodman doesn't even say that. H.A. Goodman says if we could just flip one state in the Supreme Court, it'll negate the goddamn election. That's pretty fucking true, actually. That's what happened to fucking George Bush. With the Al Gore thing in Florida. It could happen. And H.A. Goodman likes to stick with facts, and I can appreciate him for that. These Convo Couch grifters, I'm telling you, the fact that he sits there and looks in the camera and claims that he's got great sources, that he's like, we don't just investigate the election, we study the election. He said that on Graham Elwood. I said, dude, you don't study dick. You don't have the fucking the resources on any level to fucking call yourself a fucking researcher. You're a fucking rabbit holer with a podcast. That's it. You guys, press number 1 if you've heard of Salty. If you've heard of this guy, Salty Cracker or whatever. Have you guys heard of this guy? He is making a name for himself. He's exploding like H.A. Goodman did when he came on the scene. I don't know how long Salty's been out, but he's exploding. And I know because when I'm on Jimmy Dore, H.A. Goodman, they're in there spamming. Salty. There's not enough salt in here. So Salty says that is the cry of the Democrats. Like they're taking it up their ass. Like that's from what was that movie where the guys got fucked and they made them squeal like pigs? I can't remember the name of it, but it had Burt Reynolds in it. Old movie. It's actually a classic movie. I just can't think of the name of it right now. But you had a guy playing banjo. It was fucking great. Tell us about Salty. Yeah, old timer. Oh, you guys have heard of Salty? 2 people. Okay. He is the ultimate grift, you guys. His whole thing is he's all angry and raging and calling everybody out and blah, blah, blah. And he's not keeping it real with his audience. So I'm going to give you a video from Salty so you guys will all, some of you might love this guy. I'm going to show you the video of his that I watched this morning. Oh, cool. Periscope came on. Good. So we should be 16 out of 16. I don't know why it says 15 out of 16, but oh well. Let me run over to YouTube really fast. Deliverance. Thank you, Eddie. Yes, Deliverance was the name of the movie with Burt Reynolds. That's where Salty gets the from. So that's supposed to be the sound that they make guys scream when they're fucking them up the ass. So they squeal like a pig. Right? Squeal like a pig. Squeal like a pig. That's what that is. All right. Now you all know. Now, this video, you guys are going to watch this video and you guys are going to be like, You guys are going to be like, whoa. Okay, I may not have been on this channel. Oh, I found it. It is Salty Cracker. Salty Cracker is the name of the channel.
Certified.
Okay, and I think you guys are really going to enjoy this video. I really think you're going to enjoy it. So stay and watch. And if I can call Salty out on anything that he says, I will. But I really just want you to pay attention to his narrative, okay? You're going to recognize it really fast. I mean, he doesn't hide anything. He's not hiding a goddamn thing. You know, if I was interviewing Salty, the first question I'd ask him is, so are there any liberals that you love? Because ask me if there's any conservatives that I love. H.A. Goodman. Ralph, my buddy Ralph. You know, my buddy Greg. You know? And any of my other best friends that don't like to talk politics with me that consider themselves conservatives or Republicans. I love them all, man. And I have the respect for them for not talking politics with me if they're uncomfortable. They think I'm going to be mad at them or whatever. I've changed, and I would never be upset with them now. You know, maybe 2-3 years ago I would have been. It's got nothing to do with Donald Trump losing the election. I got into this frame of mind, you know, close to a year ago, and you guys have watched it. So, you know, some of my old friends know they can come back, and I'm way more open with opposing opinions about politics. This guy sounds like he fucking hates all liberals, and it's like kind of like he tells his audience, I think, I don't know, but it sounds like he's telling his audience to fucking, by the way they respond on live streams, to go attack liberals and shit. You know, it's I don't know. Anytime H.A. Goodman starts making sense, they start attacking H.A. Goodman. And anytime Jimmy Dore starts making sense, they start attacking Jimmy Dore on his podcast in the chat. I know because I'm always on those live streams watching.
By the election for Joe Biden. It's about 12,000 votes. And what you see, will Georgia switch?
Yeah, that's a total farce. Georgia's probably going to be the first state I'm going to blow up.
Here we go, friends. We got these idiots on the left panicking. They are making all types of interesting moves right now. And if you had any questions about the credibility, the bona fideness of one Sidney Powell and her massive brass ovaries, is that what we call one these days? Wait.
Okay, so let me just say this, just to start. I don't know how he is on every podcast. This could be him. This is the only video I've watched of him, okay? I don't know if he's stressed and acting differently than he normally does, but it appears to me, as a first-time viewer, and this being the first video that I've ever watched of his, that he's showing a little bit of that stress, that he feels the heat from the election. And you can see it in his face. Now, like I said, he could be like this every time, but that's what I'm kind of detecting. There seems to be a little bit of stress going on there. And I want you guys to look and see how he turns and looks at the camera and think about that. Think that there might be a little bit of doubt. He might be showing a little bit of doubt.
Here we go, friends. We got these idiots on the left panicking. They are making all types of interesting moves right now. And if you had any questions about the credibility, the bona fideness of one Sidney Powell and her massive brass ovaries, is that what we call one these days? Well, here you go. Cast all of those questions the hell out, because this chick has everybody on the left panicking and reeing and screaming and making some weird posture.
Now, that was when I heard it. Reeing and screaming. I heard him say reeing and screaming. That's how I figured out what the re was. I was like, yeah, there's that. Because when they were all going re inside the chats, I was like, that's from Deliverance, right? It's the only time I've ever heard that in my entire life. That and my friend Chris, who used to make fun of that and act like a pig and go, ree. My buddy Chris used to do that. It was funny. It's the only time I've ever heard that. So when I saw that, I pretty much knew what it was, and that confirmed it for me right there.
Over here, take a look at this. Right now, if you go on any mainstream media press outlet and you punch in Sidney Powell, they are telling you, oh my God, the Donald Trump legal team had to distance itself from Sidney Powell because she's crazy. That bitch is crazy. She's pushing conspiracy theories. They're unfounded. Even people in the Who White House, the racist house that it is.
Okay, wait. I'm just going to stop right there. He's correct. They are saying that. And it's true. She is pushing conspiracy theories that are not true. So she's supposedly building cases. She said she was going to file on Monday. Today is Wednesday. Be interesting to see if she's filed anything, right? As the Trump administration kind of walked away from her a little bit. You know, right here it says they cut her from the legal team. They distanced themselves, and they're claiming that she never was on their legal team. But, you know, that's a whole other thing.
Are reading screaming that this chick is crazy and Donald Trump had to fire her. Really? Is that what happened? You're going to go with that? That's what you're going? Oh, okay, that's interesting. What's all this based upon? If you didn't see it last night, this is a press release that was released by the Trump-Pence campaign, and it says, November 22nd, 2020, Trump campaign statement on legal team, quote, Sidney Powell is practicing law on her own. She is not a member of the Trump legal team. She is also not a lawyer for the president in his personal capacity, end quote. Signed, Rudolph Giuliani, attorney for President Trump, and Jenna Ellis, Trump campaign senior legal advisor and attorney for President Trump. Well, they took this press release and they jumped right to the Sidney Powell's crazy and Sidney Powell's been fired narrative. She hasn't been fired. She hasn't gone crazy.
Okay. What he just said there is totally fair. It's true. You know, they didn't say she was fired, and she's just as crazy as she's always been. So, you know, if he wants to say that that woman, that Q conspiracy woman, the lawyer for Donald Trump, isn't crazy, I would definitely take some difference to that opinion for sure. She's crazy. And you know, when you're a lawyer and you've got the facts and you've got the data to go prove your point in case, you don't go around on all the talk shows and all the podcast circuit screaming and yelling at the top of your lungs that you've got this information, that people need to send you information, you know, which is what she's been doing. She's trying to chum the waters, you know, hoping that something's going to turn up.
Are you telling me that this chick just went crazy in the last few hours? Is that what happened over here? No. See, these people are deathly afraid of this woman. This woman has come out over the last few weeks, and she's made some staggering claims. Now, all of those claims, aside from the servers in Germany, which we can't really, you know, how the hell do you fucking certify that? I mean, we don't have access to the servers. But everything else she's saying about the vote flipping, we have the receipts of that. She's talking about the wonkiness of the weighted algorithm that these Dominion machines are pushing. We have evidence of that. All of the evidence that she's been talking about, we've seen specters of it. And she's not talking crazy. She didn't go crazy yesterday and then get fired. No. The Trump team is making some moves, and the mainstream media press, and even some of these doomers on our side, are trying to latch onto this as a way to demoralize us and to get us to step down. Put down our swords, Denethor style. No, I ain't panicking. I ain't worried about shit. Sidney Powell is straight up legitimate. You guys are only going in this direction because you are afraid of her, because she's actually got the receipts, and she ain't afraid of you. She has a track record of not being afraid.
Okay, so he said she's got the receipts and that she's legitimate. That's not true. If she had the receipts, and everyone that she has been interviewed by has said, do you have the receipts? And she said, no. She said, but I will present them in court. So she doesn't see, he just lied. Saying that she has the receipts when she refuses to produce the receipts, that's a fucking lie. So he's lying to his audience right there, you know?
She stood up to you guys when it came to General Flynn. This chick is going balls to the wall. She's going to set this entire place on fire, and I can't wait to watch. The only thing that's going on right now with this statement, with Sidney Powell, is that the Trump legal team is setting up some firewalls. And I think we got a very good reason for why they're doing that. Take a look at this. We're over here at the conservative treehouse. Republican business interests separate from Sidney Powell. This is all about...
He just disproved his own point. I have a feeling I know what he's going to say, but he literally just disproved his own point. If you guys are paying attention and listening along, then you guys know. You guys are just like shaking your heads too, what this guy just fucking said.
Who is getting paid by the campaign and RNC. The Trump campaign isn't going to reimburse Sidney Powell for any expenses, nor is she allowed to make offers for financial payment from the GOP or Trump campaign. The vultures assembling and protecting their paychecks do not want Powell getting paid, nor do they want any financial liability. That's all this statement is. This statement by the Trump campaign.
Look at that. Randy Church and Steve running at the same time. I love it. I see both of you together. Good. I try to fucking distinguish you guys from each other. It's for some reason. I always confuse you all. I don't know why.
Has nothing to do with Donald Trump. It is directly related to those interests who derive financial benefit from the Trump campaign. The same network of vultures exists on the DNC side of the equation, and they exploit Bernie Sanders' donor files. RNC chairwoman Ronna McDaniel has enjoyed a high life of cocktail parties and lavish expenditures as a result of her position and control over
420
Trump
Newfoundland.
pedophiles.
Cheers, everybody.
So too have a host
Smoke
of
along
other
with me.
entities and organizations that have been sending you text messages for money. That's just how they roll. That announcement is all about money, nothing more. Carry on. So yeah, that seems like that's probably a little bit more on point. That the Trump man is actually trying to protect Sidney Powell from these Washington, D.C. scumbag rats. Hey, Republicans, you better start taking note. We're not Republicans. Those of us who went out, the 75 million of us who went out and voted a few weeks ago, we're way more Trumpers than we are Republicans at this point. And what I see from this situation is just some more bullshit nonsense. Why does Trump have to waste any effort, any energy having to protect this woman from these people with R's after their name? You better get your shit in order or we're going to throw you all the hell out. But this entire situation looks like it has more to do with money and establishment Republicans than it has anything else to do. Donald Trump isn't rolling over. Donald Trump isn't giving up. And Donald Trump isn't bringing some low-dick energy into his legal team. This chick is straight up bona fide, which is why the mainstream media press, and again, these doomers on our side, ran out some trash media against Sidney Powell. They ain't doing that because Sidney Powell is crazy. They ain't doing that because Sidney Powell is weak. They're doing it because they're straight up afraid of this woman and they're throwing everything they got at us. By the way, Sidney Powell put a statement out. Sidney Powell is doubling down, tripling down, quadrupling down on her rhetoric. Take a look at this statement. Quote, I agree with the campaign statement that I am not part of the campaign's legal team. I never saw.
This guy has 500,000 subscribers, everybody. He's just a YouTuber lying to his audience, and he has 500,000 subscribers. Do you want to know how many views that video's got? 306,000. I almost just lost my breath telling you guys that. 306,000 views this video has of him straight up lying to his audience about this bullshit. Chiron, you didn't make any sense at all. That sentence makes no sense whatsoever.
Signed a retainer agreement or sent the president or the campaign a bill for my expense or fees. My intent was always to expose all the fraud I could find and let the chips fall where they may, whether it be upon Republicans or Democrats. The evidence I'm compiling is overwhelming that this software tool was used to shift millions of votes from President Trump and other Republican candidates to Biden and other Democrat candidates. We are proceeding to prepare our lawsuit and plan to file it this week. It will be epic. We will not allow this great republic to be stolen by communists from without and within, our votes altered or manipulated by foreign actors in Hong Kong, Iran, Venezuela, or Serbia, for example, who have neither the regard for human life nor the people who are the engine of this exceptional country. Hashtag we the people elected Trump and other Republican candidates to restore the vision of America as a place of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. You may assist this effort by making a non-tax deductible contribution to www.defendingtherepublic.org. Hashtag Kraken on steroids, signed Sidney Powell. Now what's really interesting is that statement right there had to be posted on Parler, because I'm sure it's a coincidence, but she has been suspended from Twitter. This chick got them all panicked. This chick has every single person from the left-hand side of politics, from the tech all...
She got suspended from Twitter. I wonder how long that's going to last. That's another strike against her. She's lost her platform. She can't talk to people and try to convince people of these lies anymore. And he's trying to say that that's a good thing. Oh, she's got him scared. She's got Twitter scared. They banned her. They blocked her on Twitter. Oh, she's suspended on Twitter. She's got him running scared. No, man. She's just fucking lying. And that's why she got blocked on Twitter. She didn't get blocked on Twitter because she's got anybody scared. She's getting blocked on Twitter because she's literally lying.
North to the deep state, they are sitting and stewing and pissing themselves, which is why they jumped on this at the first moment to scream and read that Sidney Powell has been fired.
Scream and read.
Put down your swords.
Dude, he's talking fast because I've got the video sped up, bro. That's why he's talking fast.
Give up and read and scream. No. You idiots out there are showing everybody that this woman is legit, that this woman ain't got no fucks left to give, and she's gonna bring the whole thing down. I can't wait to watch. I cannot wait to see the devastation of the Kraken on steroids. There you have it, my friends. Make America great again. Don't listen to the doomers out there. Listen to the signal and follow the plan. We got.
He can't wait to see the destruction of the Kraken. So he's telling everybody that she's gonna destroy everything, that she's gonna come in here and just destroy everything and prove the election was a fraud and Donald Trump will reign in all of eternity. He's got 500,000 subscribers. Now, tell me how a lying douchebag like this gets 500,000 subscribers that literally sits there and lies and instructs his audience to go out there and fucking lie and attack other podcasters, right? And I got, he has 300,000 views on a video and I get, 67, if on a good one. I don't know, man. That's why I'm getting so sick of this shit. I'm getting so, it's just, people can't take my fucking reality, man. That guy's not respectful. That guy's fucking screaming. He's fucking angry. His name is Salty Cracker, and he's salty as fuck. But people love him. 500,000 fucking people, man. I would never sell out honesty. And that motherfucker right there is exactly what he's doing. I mean, he can't be convinced of his own narrative. He can't be convinced that she is really as legit as he's trying to convince his audience that she is. And his motivation could very well be that people are sending him money on a Patreon, or he's doing super chatting or whatever. So it's frustrating for me to watch someone like him. How long has he been on? Let me see. I closed the window, didn't I? Let me see how long he's been on YouTube for. He's probably been on for a long. I would assume with the 500,000 subscribers, man, he's been on there for years and years. Salty Cracker here. He's got a racist fucking name on his YouTube channel. He's 825 videos. Let's see how long he's been on for. Sort by oldest. 1 year ago. That is the marketing of fucking lying and hate. He's only been doing this for 1 year. He just started a channel. Dude, all he had to do, let's check out his first upload. I'm fucking like, what?
Hey everybody, what's going on? Well, if you're watching this video, it's because we've been hit by a strike. We've been under brigade lately. And so this is our emergency video. As of right now, Mrs. Salty's channel, the backup channel, has also received a strike, and so we can't even stream from that. So if you're watching this video and you want more information, or you want to find out what the plan of action is, head over to saltycrackermerch.com.
Merch.
The link will be in the description box.
Man, I wonder what they got the strike for. Oh, he's got a really good disclaimer on his website. It says, these are the ramblings of a lunatic. They are probably wrong, and you listen at your own risk. Well, there you go, man. I'll give him fucking credit for that disclaimer. He says it. He says, I'm a lunatic and I'm probably wrong. I mean, I say I'm a lunatic and I know I'm right. Maybe that's the difference, man. Maybe that's the difference. I have to just act like I think I'm wrong. And I'm just spouting bullshit and just let you guys validate me. I love it. Let's do a show. Call him out on it. Think about that. No, I don't feel the need to do that to try to boost my channel, you know? Plus, I don't want his audience coming over here and hassling us. They're going to be a bunch of fucking idiots. You know, he's literally lying to his audience, and I think he's a smart guy, and I think I know he's lying to his audience. I think he knows he's lying to his audience. It's not like H.A. Goodman. H.A. Goodman really believes all the shit he says. I think this guy's doing it for the money. And, you know, there's no telling what his other channel had. He has another channel with probably more viewers on it. He said his backup channel was down, and I wonder what the strikes were for. I wonder if he got fucking pulled down for 90 days. It's usually the first strike is 30 days. Put his comment in my disclaimer. Fuck no. No. Because I know I'm not probably wrong. That's me, guys. Sorry. I'm not going to say that I think I'm probably wrong. When I know I'm right. You know? But, hey, man, you know, I'm not a sellout, I guess. I just like to smoke cannabis and hang out with y'all and talk some shit. It's just that I know that my shit talking makes a lot more sense than that dude's does. But I got to give him, you know, I got a lot more respect for him now. You guys have no idea. As a podcaster, he started a fucking year ago and he's got 500,000. I mean, he had to have another channel. He had to be doing this longer, right? I don't know what his other channel was, though. Let me see. Backup channel. Okay, let's do backup channel. Let's see what this is. Now, his backup channel's only got 26,200 subscribers. He's got just a few more than me on his backup channel. This thing's only got 3 videos. Oh, no. Sort by date added oldest. 1 year ago. JFK assassination. All right. Maybe he'll talk about it on this. Let's just see. Let's just see what he says. This is older, obviously.
All right, can we do one more? Let's do one more. Let's end the conspiracy. Let's end the conspiracy stream on JFK.
Okay, he was doing a live stream.
Is there a consensus out there?
It's the tattoos. He's got tattoos.
JFK,
I should have known.
Is there anybody out there?
I told you. Did I tell you? What did I say at the beginning of this broadcast? What did I say? He's got fucking tattoos. There it is. Mystery solved.
Not going to attack anybody, not making fun of anybody. Is there anybody out there who buys the government line?
Cheers, guys.
One shooter, Oswald. What is it? 3 bullets, got 3 shots off. Is there anybody out there that buys the official story for the JFK? Because I don't even know. I'm just trying to take a temperature. I just kind of assume nobody buys it. If you buy it, cool. I'm not going to shit on you. I'm just curious. Carl, hell no. Jeffrey's talking about fapping to it. No, that's another video that you shouldn't fap to. Nope, Jeffrey. Loreddit. What you talking about, Loreddit? I like Styx's take on the JFK story. It's the most believable. I am not familiar with Styx's take, but I love me some Styx.
Where the fuck did he come from,
Might get a
dude?
little bit better when he's wearing a shirt.
He
but,
was doing this before. I wonder if he was on Twitch and this was his first. It was like
no.
moved over or something
No
to
guys,
YouTube.
magic bullets, Cougar knife, hard sell, Murphy, no. Acceleration is LGB and the banks. Jim Russell, second shooter from 500 yards down the train tracks with firearm. Carl, JFK, my first conspiracy theory. So nobody's buying it, huh? Alex Jones interviewed man who claimed to be.
No, those Alex Jones interviews are the best, the highest quality interviews that you're gonna find anywhere on the internet. You're not gonna find a better, quality interview than the one that you will find here with Alex Jones. Possibly the greatest interview of all time. The most potent interviews.
If you guys ever get a few minutes, can you look this up, Mrs. Salty? I think it's Walter Cronkite JFK video. When the news is broken on the JFK situation, you get a bullshit report. Excuse me. That's it right there. Click that top one.
You just made me yawn.
I think it's, is that Walter Cronkite?
I think I've seen enough. God, that's so fucking boring. Dude, nobody cares about that assassination. It was so long ago. And check it out. Everybody that was responsible for it or involved in it, they're all fucking dead. So quit wasting your fucking time, bro. You know, maybe it was a conspiracy. You know, maybe it wasn't. Who fucking cares, dude? So I guess at some point he figured out to go from conspiracies. He probably got involved in Q or some shit. Because she's a Q bitch. You know, that woman that he was pimping out, she's a Q bitch. You know? She's a Q aunt. He came from somewhere, you know. That backup channel's only got 26,000, so he came from somewhere, man. What's this? Wait, here's another YouTube channel. He does have PayPal. There it is. There it is. I knew he was making money somehow, man. He's making money off of these people. He's got 500,000 people giving him money. Oh, this is that channel. No. You know, it's possible that he put all of his old videos on private and he's only got the last year of them showing. It doesn't say, it might show as, if I hit info, it might say when he joined. About. Here we go. Joined 2015. There you go. I had a feeling. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. He's got 124 million views. He's got 124 million views on fucking YouTube, man. I've got somewhere around 6 million. God damn, man. That is crazy. So he's been on since 2015. He's been on for 5 years. So I wonder if he built that channel up from scratch, man, if that's his OG channel. It might be. Like this one is my main channel. The YouTube channel that I'm broadcasting to right now is my main channel on YouTube. That's a racket, man. He's a grifter. Let's check out Convo Couch next. Check this out. The Convo Couch. Okay, they've got 33,000 subscribers. They joined in 2017, October 2017, about the same time H.A. Goodman joined up on YouTube. That's pretty legit. They've put up it's not telling me how many videos they've put up. I'll go to their oldest video. progressive. They're covering the Democratic Convention in California. This was 2 years ago. All politics. Green candidate. Graham Elwood, Never-Ending War, Progressive Libertarian Alliance, The Caravans That Won't Stop. Graham Elwood, 2 years ago. It's got 34 views. Dude, these things have no views. Streamed a year ago, no views. 82. Oh, here's one with 2,000 views. Here's one with 3,000 views. Bernie Sanders rally trivia and MCSC Network sits down with Kim Iverson. Huh. 3,000 views on another one. These are all in the hundreds, 78 views. Sometimes they get a good for some reason, and then the rest of their shit is very low viewership. They have a viewership it's a little bit more than mine. One year ago. No, okay, that one's got 7,000 views, 5,000 views, 2,000 views, 85,000 views. Epstein case. Attorney, 57,000 views. Epstein case. He started covering Epstein, which I won't talk about. 43,000 views. Epstein, dead or alive. 27,000 views. Epstein, Bill Clinton, guilty or not. They just use Epstein's name to get a whole bunch of views. Wow, man. How the Bernie movement is being co-opted. Yang on Israel. Why would we ... They're attacking Warren, which is good. They're Tulsi Gabbard fans. Oh, yeah. Okay, they're Nico House fans. There you go. Now it's starting to make sense. Oh, it's all connected, isn't it? Oh, that's funny. Here we go. You just go through and look at their videos, man. Bolivia is a coup. Buttigieg interview, answer. Tulsi speaks on Bolivia. Don't call Bernie Sanders a communist. They're in a very weird place, these people. Politically. They've been putting up a lot of content lately, man. Boy, oh boy. It looks like they stream almost every day. Yeah, man. There's like 30 videos per month. It's like every day. They stream every fucking day, man. I'm just scrolling. They're getting like 500 to 1,000 views per video here. That's 5 months ago. 1,000 views, 2,000 views, 2,000 views, 2,000 views, 2,000 views, 2,000 views. And then a lot that are in the 700s and the 800s and the 900s. I would love to be getting numbers like that. Okay, this was 1 month ago. Here we go. The Hills Rising did an entire show using Project Veritas and got praised. Faux left hypocrisy. They're calling out Rising. I like Rising. I would tell you guys to watch Rising. Nancy Pelosi claims we feed them during an interview. Fucking stupid bitch. I hate her. Ghislaine Maxwell, 1,700 views. Howie Hawkins calls out Anna Kaspazarian, demands censorship and more. Oh, Anna Kaspazarian demands censorship. I kind of want to see that, but it's goddamn hour and a half long. I fucking hate oh, here we go again. Progressive Anna Kaspazarian cheers and demands censorship even as it's happening. Oh, and here's a 9-minute version of it. Cool, man. Let's see what this is. I want to watch this. We'll see how much I can agree with these people at the convo couch.
What's up next, boss? What's up next? We have Sam's favorite person. Let's talk about the progressive Anna Kasparian.
So yesterday was
Anna
like
Kaspazarian.
a shit show because there was this, going on.
I thought it was Kaspazarian.
Green Party being
Kasparian?
attacked
Okay, is it Kasparian?
By neoliberals and progressives, and then there was this whole.
Yeah, Kasparian. My bad.
Because this is why we're talking about here. That's the big story, as Pasta said, the censorship. So Jimmy Dore posted this because Anna Kasparian does a lot of work.
Happy 710 cheers. Sorry I missed it. Happy quarter of the hour. Cheers. Sorry I missed it.
Said that
it's almost 4:20.
Blocking your videos for violating community standards that trigger certain keywords. Was it the Marxist Bolivia or Biden? So,
I'm clearing my bowl right now for 4:20.
It's going after.
Holy fuck! Michael Malice is live right now, guys.
Oh yeah, we did. Okay, yeah.
Dude, Michael Malice is live right now. Holy shit! Michael Malice is fucking live. Forget about it. What? Shut up, you. You're very good. You're very good, you.
I think they're a little quiet about it because, I don't know. Why do you think they're quiet about it?
We're not being treated fairly.
Oh my God.
Treat us with respect.
You stop that.
You stop that, you. You're no good, you.
Mark Lamont Hill and I.
You're very good, you.
Here. He's an abolish the police guy or defund the police. He's a defund the police.
Dude, I love that they're live.
And I've really dug into that with him.
Lex Friedman's there.
This is a little bit, I say this to him. There's a delusion on the left that they really can do this. I mean, it's like you and I can sit here and be like, yes, there's bad cops. A lot of cops are lazy. Cops can.
I got a super chat.
There's a lot of stuff, right? A lot of things that people get in much more trouble for than I think they should. But ultimately, man, if the NYPD if they walked off the job entirely, stuff would get really dicey in New York City very fast. There would be very bad people doing very bad things.
Do you know it's not? It would get dicey in New York because of the police. It's because of the police that I'm unsafe in my home. That I have to rely on my safety.
Old timer, right on, buddy.
Second Amendment rights, which are guaranteed to me by the Constitution, not granted, but because there's an army of these government union employees who should be treated with contempt at the very least, keeping me unarmed in my own home. So you're right. In the short term, that would be a complete disaster, but they're the ones to blame for this disaster.
Well, so hold on. So what would be? What's the anarchist view of? Let's say let's say Malice. I don't know if you rock a Rollie, if you're a Rolex guy or something, but
no, my wrists are too thin. They're too bright.
I don't even have wear a watch. But let's say you're a Rolex guy. You're walking down the street, and some guy sees it, and they're like, "That's a $30,000 watch, which isn't even a very expensive Rolex." And I'm gonna club Michael over the head with a baseball bat and take his watch. Now, even if you have a weapon on you, you've been clubbed. You're knocked out. He takes your watch. Okay, well, if we all have guns, what are you? Is it then upon you to go find this? You know what I'm saying? Like, what happens then?
Well, first of all, he wouldn't be allowed on that street to begin with because you'd have private streets. But if you had public streets, first of all, you would have severe consequences for theft.
I'm about to lay the smackdown on Lex Friedman right now. Bam!
People who would have guns to draw to make sure he can't run. If you see someone screaming, this guy took
boom,
look at
smackdown.
Purse right now. If you saw someone running and she's screaming, he took my purse, Good Samaritans would make sure he stops running and we resolve the situation. So it's only because the government is in charge of public spaces that these scenarios are even capable to begin with. Imagine this, you wouldn't have this in a movie theater, you wouldn't have this in a bar or a hotel. Movie theater is full of strangers.
I mean AI. Oh, I put IA instead of AI. I'm so fucking dysfunctional.
Places where the government's in charge of security, where this is even plausible. This is a great question. Happy Thanksgiving to you. What genuinely positive thing are each of you thankful for?
Intelligent, artificial. Intelligence artificial, I said. Did I say?
I am ecstatic that I live in this country. I am extremely thankful by how much support I have from friends and family and followers, which I did not have at all growing up. So it's a very big mind game to have it as an adult. And I am also thankful that I have more career opportunities.
Cheers, old timer.
That I know what to do with. And it's all things that when you enjoy your work, it becomes every day's a vacation. That's my 3 things.
So I would say I'm thankful, and if we're gonna make it kind of specific to this period of time, I have a, and this, I know this sounds corny, guys, I'm sorry. I have a great family. I've got my brothers, actually, I'm going out to dinner.
Wait, I gotta interrupt you, I'm sorry. I despise how there's so much pressure in our culture that if people are earnestly happy, they have to apologize for it, or have an asterisk, or say it's corny. And I think this is by design. Corporate media.
He's tapping on his mic, making a point. He's such an idiot.
And I fight it with every tooth and nail that I have.
Yeah, I try to tell people all the time that of all the things that I had, and I grew up in a wealthy neighborhood in New York City. I got a scholarship, but I went to private school, went to high school on a scholarship, and then went to a kind of a fanciest college and all this stuff. And when people ask me what's the biggest, when I tell people this on radio, listen to this, what the biggest advantage that I had was really good parents who were there and who gave a crap. Biggest advantage I have, because I had friends who were families worth hundreds.
I love it. I love that he's live right now. I love live streams, man.
Their parents don't care. They're not present. They treat them poorly. They undermine them. They spend all their lives in therapy and taking pills to help them get through the day, and taking pills to help them, get busy. I mean, they got problems, a lot of problems. So I had great parents and really great siblings. And that's the single biggest, because everything else, other things, if you have your health and a good family, you can pretty much work through and fix and at least improve, if not fix, everything else. But I think that's the foundation of a lot of things. So anyhow, I'm very thankful for that. And then a little bit of something that you said with the professional opportunities and all that. I'm getting closer and closer to autonomy, not just with autonomy with my content and with what I do, and understanding how to get away from. I'm happy to partner with corporations and happy to partner with radio stations, all these things. But I want it to be, I work for the audience and I partner with people to either sell their products or be on their platform. I don't want this, you show up at 7 o'clock in the morning, you sit at this desk until your show even. I'm talking about even in media, you do what we say, getting away from that as fast as I can.
Yeah, and it's never been a better time. We got a message for Lex. That's really cool. Love your guitar playing. You have many talents. Not for you. It's for Lex Friedman, who's in the company. He's a very prominent podcaster.
But he's so good at guitar. I got a special treat.
Oh, good. I'm making this happen.
Okay. Just when you thought he wasn't white enough. Have you ever read Dave Foster Wallace's Infinite Jest? I have not. Buck, have you read this one, Infinite Jest?
No, I've heard of it.
He wouldn't read it out loud because I cut down on Lex for believing in UFOs and programming artificial intelligence.
She's not. She's the most beautiful thing in the world.
What a crime.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I shouldn't exist.
She has this mangy tooth.
I know.
You know, every year it keeps pointing further and further out.
Imagine if you Yeah. What was this? Hold on. Number one gun in the small arms black market is the full auto AK. Open the border and outlaw guns. Please, Mr. Biden, don't throw me that briar patch. I don't know. Do you understand this?
No.
Okay.
Is that name Cersei?
I don't think that's the witch is CIRS. This sounds Irish or something.
Yeah, I think that's like an Irish spelling of Cersei.
Oh. Yeah. Will Trump's defeat lead to a return to the status quo, or things forever change? Oh, this is an easy one, Buck.
Oh no, things are forever changed for sure. People, I mean, whether Trump builds a network or runs again or whatever, and that's, I think, there's a part of the Democrat mindset right now, or part of the Democrat party that's understanding that they're going to have their hands full with people who are just like, nah, we're not going to do it the old way anymore. What do you think?
Trump taught the right that they could win, and he taught them that even if they don't win, they're going to have fun. fighting. How do you unteach people that? You can't unring that bell.
So I'm going to tell you, this is the truth is that Trump made being part of the Trump movement fun, and also there's been this whole, kind of MAGA culture, and I know that all the people who like work for Rolling Stone and all this will say, oh, you guys are still a bunch of weirdos and hillbillies, yeah, whatever. There are particularly a lot of very beautiful female, like Trump influencers who have built huge followings, and they bring younger people on board too. There's this, if you went down to the Trump Hotel, for example, in D.C., which was a gathering point in D.C. when Trump was, in his heyday there, you would see all these people, and you'd just be like, so these are the people these are actually like the fun people that I want to hang out with, and they're happy warriors. The problem with these libs who watch MSNBC and all this stuff is they're miserable. They're miserable, and they have this hole in their soul, which is why they want to control everyone else and belittle people who don't agree with them all the time. I know, she's...
Makes me happy. Please kill me.
She doesn't like the bright lights. She was like, I made her come over here. You can tell her hi. She's like, oh.
If Michael would threaten, he'd use his Nick Nukes. Amen, brother. Okay, we got one from another one from. These are going too fast. Hold on, guys. I'm a boomer. Leave me alone. Thank you.
We're in here, by the way.
We have 2,000. Thank you for creating sincere and thoughtful content. You've opened my eye. Well, it's obviously for me, not for you, Buck. You've opened my eyes to new ways of thought. I really enjoy seeing you on JRE, Lex Friedman, you misspelled his name, and Tim Pool. I'm happy I finally get to donate. Well, that's very, very nice of you. Purples. Gavin McIngus says, the cops enforce church closures, red flag laws, no objection. Sorry, hard pass on supporting them. That's amen for me, brother.
Well, there are a lot of cops, to be fair. There are a lot of sheriffs who actually have said and have refused to enforce some of that stuff. So I think you got to be fair about not all of them are, that. Just saying it.
If you take a young person...
I'm sorry, she wants to go. She's had enough.
If you take a young person and arrest them for using or selling drugs, where they will 100% be traumatized, almost certainly be raped, I have no sympathy for you as a human being.
Yeah, I don't think anybody should go to jail for possession of drugs or using
including heroin. If someone's a junkie and you're locking them in a cage to go through withdrawal with rapists and murderers, you are part of the problem.
Yeah, I think that there's a problem with people selling fentanyl and that stuff because
100%.
Reality. If people were selling aspirin that could kill you at the percentage rate that fentanyl would, I'd say throw that person in prison too, right? Like it's actually about the risk that they're putting people through because, I've actually spent a lot of time studying the cartels and spent time at the southern border, and they will intentionally, for example, cut the fentanyl down and use, Drano cleaner, stuff that you would never want to ingest. They'll cut it and then they'll put an imprint on it so it actually looks like pharmaceutical grade stuff and sell that to people. Which is one of the reasons why the OD rate is so high, because the stuff you're getting, you think it's from Purdue, right? That was you think it's from Purdue Pharma or whatever. Not anymore though. But it's actually from some giant fat in a central province of Mexico, central state of Mexico.
We got 10 more minutes with Buck. Are you curious on your take on change to ATF and FBI with drug legalization and 3D printing for firearms?
That they love this passion.
Well, the thing about the 3D printing thing, I understand the theory behind why it's such a game changer, but I also would say there's so many guns in circulation right now. 3D printing is almost like, why? Just go get one. It's really...
It's not traceable.
Oh, from that perspective? I thought you meant in terms of sales and breaking down gun restrictions that way. The thing about having an untraceable firearm is, if you're caught with it, obviously you're going to get in a lot of trouble right now. So I think that slows down the production of them. It's the receiver, right? That's serialized, and that there's one part.
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, I forget. I know more than live journals about this stuff, but I'm not like a super. There are people that know firearms, and then there are gun guys.
Oh yeah.
Gun guys are a whole other. I am not a gun guy. I'm a guy who knows something about firearms. But yeah, 3D printing. I actually haven't seen it. Didn't they do like a heart valve for somebody with a 3D printer last year? So
yes, it's amazing what they can do.
They do like crazy stuff. Yeah, honestly, I don't know that much about it. And ever since So can I just go on a little quick rant about something crazy for a second? So I sat at this huge presentation in Vegas, not this fall, last fall, and the whole thing was just these guys, and all they do is they're investors, and they're making this presentation to this room of 600 people about how Elon Musk is toast. Tesla the stock is dead. The Ford is going to make vehicles that are electric. You know, this whole thing. And you watch this and you thought to yourself, okay, Elon, I almost thought, I was like, maybe I should short the stock. I thought maybe I should get into this. And of course, we all know what's happened now. Elon is the second richest person, third richest person in the world right now, something like that. And I'm just bringing it up because it's a reminder that, you can know about stuff that's different than knowing stuff. And I don't know 3D printers. So I can kind of think about the policy implications a little, just to say, I don't really know the electric car market. You know what I mean? And neither of those guys, by the way, they got their asses handed to them. They went against it, and it was not smart.
Obama said he did the drone strikes, military intervention, because he didn't want to look soft. Do you think he's being truthful, or is another reason he was so hawkish? I discussed this at length with Glenn Greenwald on my show this week, so you might want to watch that interview.
Glenn's funny. I don't really know Glenn. I think he does really interesting work. I think he's wrong on some stuff, but he's actually legitimately brave and principled. Yeah. On how he does this stuff.
Happy 420, everybody! Cheers.
Prickly fellow, or is he not?
Need more attack drones.
You're not going to out prickly me, so that wasn't.
You guys, I'm out of here. Thanks so much for watching. I wanted to hang out with y'all. Hope you had fun. I'll see you guys later. I'll see you tonight.
I was going to say Hedgehog because they're native to.
Go check out some other podcasts.
You can't
All right.
have them in New York City.
Check out Ron Placone's podcast.
Trust me, I know.
Bye, guys.
New York City is so restricted. Why can't you have I think, you can have all these different little dogs, but you can't have I don't know. Ferret.
It's not so like a softball. They're captive bred. They're not being taken from nature.
Ferret is the third most popular warm-blooded pet I know after dog and cat. So a lot of people have ferrets, believe it or not.
Yeah.
And I did see I'm not a ferret person. I did see for the first time during the lockdown, actually, a raccoon in Central Park in broad daylight. And at first I was like, because people always say it's rabbit, but rabies is actually very uncommon in America. This is rabies has been largely eradicated in this country. It's really hard to find great rabbit